Yes, still about Anthony Joshua and the incident that took place in Ogun State and led to losing two of his valuable friends. We all sympathize with him and we love the decision that he took about stopping the boxing entirely. He's no longer going to be doing his business as usual because of the trauma that he's currently passing through. Good decision. Yeah, but like I said last time, we still have to learn a lot from what has happened. We learn from what happened to others. That is how we make corrections. You understand? I want to tell Anthony Joshua something and the whole Nigerians. Mostly, this video goes to the so-called corrupt leaders, I mean the politicians. You see, every day we are shouting, making noise, trying to teach old people how to do things right. When you do things that is not right, it makes no sense. You get the point? So we keep teaching this old man how to do things right, like giving people electricity, like creating jobs in the country, like doing the roads, fixing the healthcare, making sure that people can travel from point A to B safely, security. Every day we are shouting. These guys are not interested in what we talk about on a regular basis. They are only interested in packing the money, siphoning, having different, almost every state, they have big hotel, five-star hotels. In quote, five-star hotel without electricity. Yes, five-star hotel. You heard me clearly. So if we continue like this, telling these men from year to year, these men are not ready to change. You see, we keep saying that you don't have to throw a stone in the market because the stone could land on your relative head. Maybe your father went to market that very day, or your auntie, or your mother, or your mother's sister, or your mother brother, whichever way you understand it. You don't throw a stone in the market because it could land on someone's head related to you. So this is the reason why we keep talking that these old politicians, sometimes I call them old fools. They should do what is right. They refuse to do what is right. You see what their neglect and their carelessness cost Anthony Joshua. Yes, they are the cause. I want to tell Anthony Joshua one thing. We do not have good health care in Nigeria. I want to tell you, I want to be blunt. Do you know that those of your two friends were not dead before they were wrapped up? I can 100% tell you that. No ambulance came, nothing was checked. They just checked their ribs here. They noticed that, okay, the blood was not flowing. And they felt that those two guys were dead. Some people used to go to coma. Coma. You know what is coma? Almost dead. For 2 weeks without even breathing. But internally, they are alive. Their engine is kicking, but it's not kicking to the ribs or the veins, as you may call it. And they just wrap them up. And this is what exactly that has been going on in Nigeria. People don't do confirmation. They just pack human being and say that they are all dead. That is what happened to Anthony Joshua friends. Who checked them? There were no ambulance. You can imagine that. You understand? Ambulances should be in almost every 500 meters. Yes, every 500 meters. If the cars are not there, the helicopters are there. Ambulance. Do you get the point? 1 minute, the helicopter will be there to save people's life. So they just wrapped up Anthony Joshua's friends without checking on them properly. And that is lapses in healthcare. We keep shouting, but you guys think it's only for the poor people. You see the point now. Anthony Joshua is a rich guy. He can afford a helicopter ambulance or even a car ambulance, whichever level. He can afford to build a standard hospital. He can afford it. But look at what happened to him and his friends. Do you understand? Was it a poor person? No. That is why we say Do the road network so that it will favor you and me. Put electricity. Do you know the amount of people that die in electric shock every day? NEPA, 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 NEPA. Do you see how naked everywhere? All their wires, positive and negative wires, they are all negative outside. Killing people on a daily basis, more than even what the terrorists are doing. Do you know that? So these are the things we put together and we talk. Some people say, don't mind this man is talking. Some Yorubas who feels that Tinubu must be president. You must not be president if you must not be president since you don't know what to do. You mustn't. It is not a do or die. If you must be there, do what is right. That's what we mean. So if the roads were in order, even though those truck, okay, the guy maybe he parked properly, but that truck shouldn't stay there more than maximum 2 hours or 1 hour. Do you get the point? It should be taken care of. Make sure that the tires are fixed quickly and the truck will move, because that is a highway. We call it autobahn. This is a highway. No truck must park there. There are places trucks can park, not in that position. And again, I'm not going to blame anybody, but I'm just saying it. I'm blaming the politician. They are all what I'm blaming. Not even, I know the driver was stupid and reckless, no doubt. He was stupid. In fact, he was also part of the person that caused the accident. You don't overtake from the right. I don't know if he went the same thing. You carry license, you give to people that don't go to school to do. I even forgot this. How can you give somebody a license to drive when he cannot read and write, when he cannot put 1 and 2 together? He didn't even know that he shouldn't have overtaken from the right. Do you understand? This is the person that was driving billionaire. You see the point? No matter how in a hurry you were, you shouldn't forget the standard of driving, the rules and regulation of federal road safety system. And even the federal road safety, they don't do their jobs. What they are doing is to stand on the road and collect bribe from people. That's what they are doing. So who are you going to blame? I'm blaming the government. In a nutshell, the reason for this video is just to tell the politicians the infrastructures, they must put it, otherwise one of them will die on that road again. And you don't know who is going to die. A car can literally come and hit you, even though you are driving correctly. It can hit you and kill you. Do you understand? Do the road properly, mark it nicely, and make sure there are no obstructions or, illegal trucks or cars that got kaput, spoiled, parking on the highway. Cars don't park on the highway, if you know what is highway. So these are the things the government need to fix. It's the problem of the government. The country is sick. The people leading you people are very sick. So who are you to be blamed? Who are you to blame? You want to blame me? You want to blame poor people? I'm not happy that it happened to Anthony Joshua. I would have preferred it happened to one of the politicians. Probably the politician and his family will go down. Then it will ring a bell, very loud one in your ears, so that you know. Fix the country so that people will be happy. You think you want to grab and snatch and do all those nonsense. You see what you guys are causing people. Anthony Joshua now stopped his business, and his friend, 2 of his friends died for coming along with him to do Christmas in Nigeria. Who caused it? Nigerian politician. If you like, call it Tinubu. From Tinubu to down, till the last person, they were the people that caused it. Anyway, we are watching you guys. Trump is also watching. And any of you cannot cough anymore. You will have to start to do things right. Otherwise, he will pick you. He's going to pick you. You are nothing. You are nothing. So, Anthony Joshua, this is exactly what happened. They wrapped up your friends without properly checking if they were in coma or they were dead. That was exactly what happened. But if you can, go to court about this, you're going to win. No doubt about that. But that is it. That's what I have for you guys right now. Take care and be blessed.